Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I have been looking at David Lynch's work since he passed a couple of weeks ago, and I kind of forgot about the David Lynch-Madonna connection for a while there. There was talk of Madonna and David Lynch working together. Now, I kind of forgot about all this, but when Madonna released Madame X, there were some images in the artwork there that seemed very Lynchian, and I thought she must have watched The Return. When you look at some of the artwork for Madame X, the red drapes, the missing face of Madame X and stuff like that. And then I remembered that there was actually talk of them doing something together, and I kind of forgot about it. There was talk, but then when I was watching, was it Wild at Heart? Yeah, Wild at Heart. Isabella Rossellini is in that. She's got a bad wig on, and bad blonde wig on with really big roots, long roots, and I felt like she was kind of doing Madonna, like 87, 88 sort of Madonna, before she like cut her hair and bleached it. I mean, dyed the bleach and went brown for Like a Prayer, brunette for Like a Prayer. She seemed to be doing that. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of see how Lynch could be attracted to that image of Madonna, and maybe that's what he wanted to do something with, and that didn't work, so he just sort of had Isabella play a Madonna-esque sort of character. And there was talk of them doing a film together. They were developing something, but it fell through. And then she was going to star in Boxing Helena, which was Jennifer Lynch's directorial debut, I think, debut. And she backed out, and then I think Kim Basinger backed out, and she got sued. I think it was her. And then Sherilyn Fenn ended up doing the film. And I don't know what all the hoopla was about, and why everyone kept on backing out and didn't want to do it. Even Ed Harris was supposed to be the main actor, backed out, and some unknown guy came in, and Sherilyn Fenn stepped in. And I still haven't seen the film after all these years. It's one of those films I heard about at the time because Madonna was supposed to be in it, and Sherilyn Fenn was in it, and still she was big because of Twin Peaks still. So that was kind of interesting that that's where, as far as it got was she was nearly in Jennifer Lynch's film. But there was talk of Lynch and Madonna doing something. I think she might have been interested in him as an artist, and they probably met somewhere, and I can see him finding something about Madonna's image and her persona and having an appeal there and not getting tired of it. Like, I think some actors and people he'd sort of be interested in, then they either weren't who they were in person, or he sort of lost interest or moved on, whereas I think Madonna would have kept his interest for a while, but it never happened, sadly, and it never will now. But I just had to comment on that. It's kind of like how Madonna was nearly Harley Quinn in the 5th Batman film that was going to go ahead, because she'd auditioned for Catwoman, and they gave it to Michelle Pfeiffer. She got a veto from Michelle. But yeah, but they saw her as being Harley. And if you look at Who's That Girl, I think whoever created Harley was inspired by Nikki Finn. Whoever did, Harley Quinn, I think they were watching Nikki Finn, and that's where they got the idea. So that's how it then went, full circle. Madonna was considered for the role, and they were set on having her in it. And then when they eventually did a Batman 89 comic, they basically based the likeness of Harley Quinn on Madonna. Not sure if they actually paid her and did it properly, but you can tell it's her. And she got to be in a comic, at least, a Batman comic. But yeah, so I just found it interesting to remember this Madonna-Lynch connection thing, what happened, and there was going to be a project from them, and to hear a little bit more about it and how it didn't go through, and then to be reminded of the whole Boxing Helena thing, which I'm going to have to watch at some point. I think it's on YouTube in parts somewhere, but I haven't been able to find the whole film intact. I didn't want to watch it in parts, but I've been wanting to watch it for like 30 years, so I should probably do something about that, before I die. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the whole idea of Madonna and David Lynch, coming together, and what that could have created.